What do people learn too late? Learning when to say no. Learning how to apologize when it's your fault, and how to not apologize when it's not your fault. How to manage their finances. What not to share on the internet. That you might be wrong sometimes. Some never learn. The value of a good/unconditional friend. How dangerous driving a car can be. Interest rates, credit cards, credit score, money-saving techniques, 401k. In other words, anything that keeps you from being trapped by poor money management. That it's possible to do everything fucking right and still lose. Just life in it. That they are terrible at parenting. The value of walking away from someone toxic in your life, even if it is your parents and family. If you are thinking of it and are scared and have somewhere where you can land in a safe place, then do it. It hurts like hell for a long while, but it gets better, and one day you realize how peaceful your life is and you find you only miss the family you wish you had had. That some things can never be undone. The actions you take and the words you speak will come back around sooner or later. Not everyone is going to like you no matter how hard you try. That most people will just help you how and if they can, if you are honest with them. It seems like so many people feel the need to conceal what they actually want from you, and try to get it by presenting a half-truth or what they think you want to hear instead of just being straightforward. Sitting on your ass all day is not good for your health at all. That it's never too late to learn. Saying, I love you, or wanting to reach out to your family, friends, and loved ones, but crippling anxiety stops you. You never know when it may be too late to say these things, so be in the moment, and live/love in the present authentically. That the cliche, you never know when it's the last time you'll see to someone, should absolutely be remembered for every occasion. My best friend just died in a car accident this past Saturday, and the last time I saw him we got in an argument and he left and we didn't speak after that. I'm destroyed by it. That hating people who are different makes you nothing but unhappy. Mistakes have consequences. Sometimes they are huge consequences, such as a mistake while driving could kill yourself or someone else. Sometimes they're little consequences. But always learn from your mistakes, and that you should always be learning and improving yourself. To protect their ears, you don't want to live with tinnitus for the rest of your life because you were exposed to a loud noise once. How slippery a slope addiction is. How quickly trying something at a party turns into being hooked. How to not give a fuck about how others see you. Seems simple enough for me now in my 20s, but back in high school there were many fucks given about how others saw me. Ironically, those people that didn't care how others saw them were often the more respected ones. If, for example, you are 16 and already on to your 8th boyfriend and all your friends are telling you to focus on other things besides boys, then you definitely should give a fuck about what they think. Pulling out is not an effective method for birth control. A cat on his back inviting a chesty rub is a trap. The importance of writing skills for formal contexts. Writing is an important skill in nearly any field, and the more a career advances, the more important it becomes. The lack of adequate writing skill often holds back a career. Yet many people squander their opportunities to learn writing because they think their class assignments are empty busy work, and they figure their skills in spoken English and informal text messages will carry over when they need to write for work. Many college degrees have no job market. Trade school is a financially solid option out of high school. That mental and emotional abuse are a real thing. Red flags. The importance of education. As a kid, you're always hear generic statements like, this will help your career, but nothing specific enough to be useful. That cutting toward yourself is a bad idea. That being mean to people will get you nowhere. To not stick, insert object, into, insert different, dangerous object. The view from halfway down. Take care of your teeth. 2 words, flared base. Save your goddamn money. The deflector shield will be quite operational. Setting and respecting boundaries, how to give a genuine apology, and other such communication 101 skills. That's being wrong, and changing your mind is actually nothing to be ashamed of. That it's more important to appreciate your body for what it can do rather than what it looks like. That they are responsible to unfuck their lives, no one else. That friendships and relationships should never be so difficult to be in that it drains you of joy or throws you into depression. And if you are that depressed friend that keeps losing connections with meaningful people, it's never too early to get help. Even if you think you can beat it, it's temporary, or you don't deserve it. Toxicity in any person is inevitable as people grow and change. What separates the toxic people from others is that they refuse to or are unable to recognize their own toxic patterns and cannot change their toxic behaviors when they negatively impact others. Unlearn your own issues. Do self-work. You're always going to be better for it. To appreciate their youth. That you can't stop me. Their limits when it comes to drinking alcohol. To stop being afraid of asking or pursuing the things you want in life. You don't need your ears to listen to yourself. That nobody will be a better advocate for you than yourself. Especially when it comes to your health. Mental and physical health. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. You'll have to do it yourself eventually. You are your biggest limitation. Silence is golden. When they are in the good times. It's only when you look back and reminisce that you realize how good you had it. How soul-crushing, unproductive, impotent, and wasteful worrying about things is. How to not get fucked planning a wedding. How to use their turn signals in a car. You are the master of your own head. The big boss of Braintown. The alpha of beta thoughts. You shouldn't let stray thoughts or feelings control your life. It's perfectly okay to disconnect yourself from them and control your mental state. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness of your thoughts. Too many people these days don't understand that. They let their thoughts control them unquestionably. The ability to tell your own brain, hey, fuck off, stop doing that, is so irrevocably powerful that it's frustrating how many people don't understand that you can do that. I think it's a realization that has to come through your own little epiphany. That it's okay to enjoy yourself in college when you are still young. Safe fun, of course. Your experience helps you in life, and grades ain't shit if you come out graduated with no clue how real life and people work. Silence is golden. Seriously, the amount of people who spout crap that no one cares about just to hear themselves talk. Money is a tool, not a life goal. Failure happens, and it's part of a learning process. Never be afraid of failing. In the same line, being wrong about something and changing your mind is okay. That it's okay to lose toxic people, then lose yourself. That it's okay to be not okay. Get help and take care of your mental health. And that it's okay to make mistakes and try again. College isn't the only option. Figuring out my career. There aren't actually any hot singles in your area. That there is no way a country can have a strong economy if there's no support to science and education. Scientists are normal people who work their ass off to have a workplace, funding, and their jobs taken seriously. Try to be skeptical of everything and ask for proof. So you don't fall for scams like giving money/help/awards to PPL faking illnesses, as a lot of Reddit learned the hard way this week. Maturity. I have many subjects that I'm passionate about, and I seek out places to discuss, but even if I meet someone that completely disagrees with me, it's not my job or my desire to change their opinion or even discuss the subject with them when it has nothing to do with that relationship. And sometimes I'm absolutely terrible at following that rule. I'd always rather make friends than enemies. It's tempting to make an other out of someone, but labeling someone a libtard/drumpfer reduces them to one subject matter and makes you lose out in what could be a valuable relationship that builds both of you up. That being said, there are toxic people everywhere, so have caution and prudence, but do your best to never dehumanize. The anger and arguments over petty things was a waste of time. Don't ignore that box of red flags next to the person you're dating. I mean, seriously, they're in their house/apartment, their car, hell, their friends even wave them at you sometimes. Okay, their parents help hide them if they like you, but still. Stop acting like you don't see them. Just stop. Not to cheat on their partners. Being wrong about some things is okay. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that helps you is not your friend. Mike Tyson. Impulse buying control. So much shit in my house that I wish I could go back in time and not buy it in the first place. Navigate conflicts without escalation and reaching a mutually desired outcome. Very important if you want to have and maintain a long-term relationship. That you came to this planet with only one thing, your body, and you should take good care of it. If you take good care of it, all other problems become much smaller and tackleable. That your parents are in fact people too. You can't help someone if they don't want it.